There's this huge misunderstanding that a lot of women think that by just talking to their baby, that they're building a connection. You say sweet words, you imagine them in your arms, you say you love them. But are you listening? Baby souls don't just communicate through words. They exist in a space beyond language. They communicate through energy, through feeling, and through the breath. And yes, they do have a breath. It sounds impossible, but even a soul that has not been conceived has something like a breath, a rhythm, and you can tune into that. And that is the most powerful things that I teach in my classes. It is not about just like talking to your baby. Are you creating a nonverbal bond? A nonverbal bond where you can actually sense them and feel them, and where you are on their wavelength, receive and listen. And that's the hardest part. So many women come to me and they're like, oh, I do this, I talk to my baby all the time and it's not happening. And I'm like, well, it is not about talking. It's basically about shutting your mouth and bringing yourself into another space, into a space beyond time and space, in this other wavelength. And that is where you can merge with them. That's where you can feel them. That's where they can be felt. They don't want you to just project all these words. That's just a blah blah from your mind. But you need to meet them on a feeling level. And this is where their presence can be felt. It is not about words. It is about silence. It is not about your mind, the thoughts that you're thinking. It is about your feeling that can be felt. And this is the transition you need to make. And this is what I teach. I don't teach people to just talk to their baby. Like, oh, their baby is existing already, let me talk to it. That's not working. So what you do is you pause, you breathe, you use conscious breath, and you listen. You let their soul meet yours. You let them present themselves to you. The biggest problem is that they're always saying is that your mind is too busy. And then they leave.